Okay, let's get one thing out of the way. Waikiki is fun. It's got the glitz, the glam, the overpriced Mai Tais, and crowds that make you feel like you're in Times Square, but in flip-flops. But if you're going all the way to Oahu, spending the money, fighting for that coveted window seat, and probably cramming a week's worth of swimsuits into a carry-on, you're gonna want more than a postcard view of Diamond Head and a sunburn from laying out by your hotel pool. This island is packed with adventures that take you way beyond Waikiki, and today we're diving into the best things to do in Oahu that aren't just sipping cocktails by a hotel bar. Buckle up your snorkel mask and grab your spam musubi. Let's go exploring. Pearl Harbor and USS Arizona Memorial. Yes, it's a major site. Yes, people line up for it. But there's a reason it gets so much attention. It's powerful, sobering, and incredibly well done. The USS Arizona Memorial is free, you just need a reservation, and the whole experience, including the ferry ride out, is respectfully handled. Even if you're not a history buff, standing above the sunken battleship where so many lives were lost, it hits differently. While you're here, check out the Battleship Missouri and the Pacific Aviation Museum. It's a solid half day, but it'll stay with you much longer. The North Shore. Okay, if Waikiki is Los Angeles, then the North Shore is Oahu's chill, barefoot cousin who surfs all morning and makes poke bowls out of a cooler. This is where the magic happens. In the winter, the waves are massive. We're talking legit 30-footers at places like Bonsai Pipeline and Waimea Bay. Don't even think about paddling out unless you're trying to meet your maker. But watching the pros surf? Unreal. And in the summer, when the ocean chills out, it turns into one of the best snorkeling spots on the island. Head to Shark's Cove, not as scary as it sounds, for tide pools and underwater views that rival any aquarium. Plus, the shrimp trucks. Giovanni's, Fumi's, Romi's. Pick your favorite, just make sure to grab extra napkins and go all in on the garlic butter. Hike the Lanikai Pillbox Trail. Look, you don't need to be a marathoner to hike in Hawaii. But you do need to be okay with a little sweat and a lot of payoff. The Lanikai Pillbox Trail in Kailua is one of the most Instagrammed spots on Oahu, and for good reason. It's a short hike, about 30 to 40 minutes up, but the views over Lanikai Beach and the Mokulua Islands? Absolutely stunning. Go at sunrise if you can handle waking up before 6 a.m. It's worth it. The light over the ocean is golden, the trail's cooler, and you'll beat the crowds. Just don't forget water. And maybe your knees. There's some scrambling involved. Snorkel Hanauma Bay. Yes, it's a preserve. Yes, it requires reservations. But yes, it's 100% worth it. Hanauma Bay is like swimming in a live-action version of Finding Nemo. Coral, fish, the occasional sea turtle, you'll see it all. They cap visitors to protect the reef, so book early and show up on time. There's a short safety video before you go down to the beach, and then it's fins on and off you go. Pro tip, the reef is close to shore, so you don't need to be a great swimmer to enjoy it. Just float, breathe, and try not to squeal into your snorkel when you see a parrotfish. Explore the Byodo-In temple. If you want a calm, quiet moment, and maybe a photo that doesn't involve a sweaty tank top and sun visor, head to the Byodo-In temple in the Valley of the Temples. It's a smaller replica of a 950-year-old temple in Japan, and honestly, it's stunning. With the Ko'olau Mountains as the backdrop, koi ponds, and lush greenery everywhere, this place feels so peaceful. Bring quarters to feed the koi, ring the bell, and walk the grounds. It's not a full-day activity, but it's a beautiful break from the beach scene. Eat everything at a local market. Let's be real. Half the reason you're in Hawaii is for the food. And if you're skipping the farmers markets and local food stands, you're doing it wrong. Head to the KCC Farmers Market on a Saturday morning for everything from fresh pineapple and coconut pancakes to garlic abalone and fresh lays. And for snacks that'll change your life, try lihingmoy everything. Yes, it's that weird salty sweet powder locals put on fruit and candy. You'll either love it or spit it out immediately. There is no in-between. Beach hop the east side. Forget the jam-packed beaches of Waikiki and take a drive along the windward east side of the island. You'll find actual paradise tucked along the coast, like Waimanalo Beach, which stretches for miles and is somehow never crowded, or Lanikai Beach, which has soft white sand and that insane aqua blue water that looks fake. Just don't forget reef-safe sunscreen. And maybe a floaty shaped like a pineapple. Because why not? Visit the Ha'aulaiwa Botanical Garden. If you've ever seen that viral photo of a perfectly paved road lined with trees and mountains so gorgeous it almost looks fake, yep, that's here. Ha'aulaiwa is free to enter, massive, and straight-up magical. There are lakes, trails, and picnic areas, plus that view. They technically don't allow people to stop in the middle of the road to take pictures. Yes, it's a thing, but there are plenty of places inside the park where you can still get that stunning mountain backdrop without breaking any rules. Bring bug spray, though. The mosquitoes here did not come to play. Kayak to the Mokes. If you're feeling adventurous and have decent arm strength, rent a kayak from Kailua and paddle out to the Makalua Islands, aka the Mokes. It takes about 45 minutes one way, depending on the current, and you'll land on a small beach that feels totally untouched. There's a little tide pool up top that people call Queen's Bath, but fair warning, it gets slippery and rough, so don't climb unless the water's calm. Still, the experience of paddling out and lounging on your own little island, that's peak Hawaii energy. Catch a sunset at Kaena Point. We're wrapping it up with something that just feels like a proper goodbye to Oahu. Drive out to the far west side and hike to Kaena Point, the island's northwestern tip. The trail is flat and scenic, following an old dirt road along the coastline. You'll probably see monk seals, albatross, tide pools, and dramatic cliffs. But the real show happens at sunset, when the sky turns gold and pink, and you realize that this isn't just a vacation. It's one of those soul reset kind of moments. Bring snacks, bring water, and bring someone you love, or at least someone who won't complain about sand in their shoes. So there you have it, Oahu beyond the lei-tossing, touristy streets of Waikiki. This island has so much more to offer if you're willing to drive a little, hike a little, and step just slightly off the beaten path. From ancient temples and secret beaches to shrimp trucks and sunrise hikes, this is the Oahu you'll be telling stories about for years. If you liked this guide, go ahead and tap that like button, subscribe for more real-world travel tips, and drop a comment with your favorite Hawaii moment or where you're heading next. And hey, bring me back a musubi, will ya? Stay curious, stay adventurous, and I'll see you in the next one.